And Baraks 0-0-0. There goes the end ball again. And he has a little bit of a cut, but he can get position if he makes it for sure. He'd like to have the cue ball right where it is now. And he might have to go in the rail on the inside of the 4.
Yeah, he's probably going to aim at the 4, considering the 4 is in front of the side pocket. Yeah,
you're right. That'll hold them for position too.
So therefore, as accurately as he controls the cue ball, I wouldn't be surprised to see him cut the 1 in with inside English, going toward the pink 4.
Perfect shot, and he hit the 4 just like you said. Not accidental, because that ball assured him of getting position if he hit it.
And exactly. And it also increased the accuracy of the shot because he was able to hit it with a little harder speed.
You know, we're winding down here. This is going to be the final match of the tournament. It looks like it just started. It's over already. This is it. This is the final match of 2005 Derby City Classic.
Now he's laying a little awkward here on the 3. He may have to go cross table twice and stay underneath the 8 and accept a little longer shot on the 5.
That's exactly what he did. Although the longer shot looks pretty easy anyway.
Well, when he's shooting it, it looks even easier.
You're right. Well, what do you do here? Do you pop it in and play for the 7 in the side, or do you try to hit rails?
Oh, I think you go down to the bottom cushion and come back up. Then you have multiple pockets for position for the 7. He'll go down to the bottom cushion and end up to the left of the 7 and play position to one of the other pockets like this.
That's what he did. And he got straight in perfectly.
And this is rack number 5, and once again, Jamie Baraks has yet to shoot an offensive shot. Matter of fact, Pat Fleming mentioned to me that he has yet been able to even see a ball.
Yeah, that's something. Yeah, it starts looking like Efren's going to win, doesn't it?
This is about as dominant of a performance I've ever seen anyone in both the semifinals and the final match of a tournament.
Well, he's looking at some kind of record here. You know, we got finals that were shutouts, but we never had a semifinal and a final shutout 1-2 with the same winner, and that's what's happening here. He needs 2 games, and he wins 2 shutouts in the semifinals and finals.
Right, and that's what I was referring to. This is really a dominant performance, both in the semifinal and now in the finals. And it doesn't even look like that Jamie Baraks is going to even win a game. He already is trailing 5-0 in a race to 7. Reyes is breaking the balls, and he's been very productive off the break.
End ball right in. I don't think he's going to like this too much, though.
Okay, now it looks like that Jamie Baraks is going to come up with some type of a shot on the 1 because Reyes must push here.
Yeah, he's coming up with a shot only if he doesn't pass on the push. I'm sure Efren's going to push somewhere. Where, I don't know, but I would, under the circumstances, I would push towards the center spot. I mean, not the center spot, the spot. On this end of the table, and then kick at the left side of the 1 and try to come off it, going behind this 4 ball. And it's a very possible shot with players pushing. I like that. Let's see what happens if he just doesn't even let him see the ball.
I would push. I would try to put him on top of the 2. That's where I would
dare him to shoot.
I would try to put him on top of the 2.
Well, I like the shot I come up with because it's a pretty good hit. Oh, he wants to leave him straight in on the ball, and maybe he's feeling sorry. He wants the guy to shoot something in.
He tried to reposition the cue ball close or on the rail, leaving him very little position potential for the 2. But he wasn't able to do that. Now James Baraks finally does step to the table. He has a legitimate shot on the 1, and he can draw it back for a position on the 2, but not without risk, because he could scratch in the side if he's not careful.
Okay, he made a ball. Everybody should clap.
Well, that was solid, Danny. Yeah, that was impressive as well, because he's been sitting in this chair now for 5 consecutive racks without a shot. And he finally did get a shot, stepped to the table, and hit the first shot solidly. And, you know, I like that.
Yeah, you're right. That was a good shot. And like you say, Efren dared him. He wanted to put him right on the rail so he couldn't draw the ball. And he didn't quite get on the rail. Nice shot. Nice shot.
Well, the 3 to the 4, the 4 to the 5, and the 5 to the 6 is rather routine.
Mm-hmm.
Now, from the 6 to the 7, and then from the 7 to the 9. Actually, from the 7 to the 9 may be a little bit of a problem if he doesn't get real good on the 7.
Well, under the layout here, it's the only one you could say could be a problem because it's the only tough situation, or not easy. I should put it that way. It's the only situation that's not easy. So, you know, percentage-wise, if a gun is on your head and you had to pick a place for him to go astray, it would have to be 6 to the 7.
Right. And if I were he, I would really strongly consider pocketing the 7 in the lower left-hand corner. Not that it's that much more difficult than the upper left-hand corner. I think it's slightly better.
Well, it is, position-wise. Yeah.
And the reason I feel position on the 7 in the lower left-hand corner is slightly better because it's easier to attain a good shot because you have to do less traveling with the cue ball. And also because of the position of the 9 down this end of the table.
Well, this part of the game isn't anything tricky at all.
Now, here's where he has to make it. Well, he's made up his mind because the angle that he's left himself with on the 6 is rather flat, suggesting to me that he's played position for the 7 in the lower left-hand corner.
Yeah, he just looked at that. So I imagine that's what he's doing. He would like to get pretty close to this. It would make everything easy. And I would say that's pretty close.
I'd say that that's just about as good as you could get.
Well, I'll tell you what. Funny things have happened. He's just, you know, he's going to hit the ball high, pocket the 7, and try to get down there for the 9. Watch out for the point of the side.
Looks like he's going to hit the rail before the point now that we got this excellent angle.
Okay, he didn't hit it hard enough.
He didn't hit it hard enough, and he knows maybe the ball skidded somewhat. Maybe he didn't really put that good follow-through stroke on it.
Yeah,
but
he hit center ball.
But whatever happened, and now he's confronted with a testy shot on the 9.
Yeah, especially losing 5-0 in the finals with Efren Reyes. This shot is not as easy as it would be if it were the first rack. Uh-oh.
No, never a doubt. No, never a doubt. He hit it clean.
Did? You didn't think he cut it a little bit?
Well, I think he hit the professional side of the pocket because when that shot's missed, you know it's usually undercut.
Yeah.
He made sure he didn't undercut that ball. I thought he hit it clean. Rack number 6 goes. Rack number 6 goes to James Baraks, who finally does get on the scoreboard and trails in this race to 7. 1 game to 5.
Okay. Efren's been making the corner ball, which in this case would be the 6. From the other side, why would he break on this side? I've been informed that the first time they played, Reyes had him 5-1, and it went to Hill. Well, he made the other corner ball.
Okay, but he didn't really get the good results that Efren was getting. If you notice very quickly, the 7 ball positioned behind the blue 2. It's a possible combination, but first he's got to bank the 1 cross side, reposition the cue ball for that combination, pocket the combination, and control the 2. A lot of work.
Well, see, the combination is okay, but when you shoot the combination, you're not sure where the 2 is going to go or if you're going to have a shot. I mean, if he can possibly get there, I like just cross side bank on the two.